we can choose to benefit from this. That's the thing. And I like to give people a little taste of it in a yoga class. And just to break the ice, to break the mental patterns, to break the self-consciousness. Most people like it sooner or later. Most people like it sooner. Most people like it right away. Even though there's that little hesitation, most people like it right away. Occasionally, I remember at Equinox I had a woman there who was just very stiff, and she always resisted it. But like after I've been working with her for like 5 years, I had a class where I had a bunch of new people, and I said, so we're going to do this little dancey bit. And I know there are a lot of people here who've never taken my class, so you've never done this little dancey bit. Can anyone who has done the little dancey bit with me talk a little bit about what they've experienced, what they like about it, what the benefit might be? And the same woman who used to just dread it raised her hand. And she said, sets you free? Sometimes it just takes people longer than other people. But just that freedom. Just that, what the hey? You know? And maybe you never get to act. Maybe there are all these attributes you have, or all these qualities that you have that you never there. You have like a whole range of colors in the palette of your personality and your being and your feeling. But in your life, in the roles you have in your life, as mother, as partner, as sister, as brother, as friend, as teacher, as student, whatever your job is, whatever other hobbies, skills, etc. you have, male, female, all of those things, maybe those don't address all of the colors in your palette. And dancing gives you the opportunity, and it doesn't matter whether you know how to dance or not, movement gives you the opportunity to express. Maybe you never get to express being the fool, or the magician, or the crone, or the innocent maiden, or the powerful warrior, or whatever you have in there that isn't utilized, needs to have a voice. That's one whole side of the benefit. The other whole side of the benefit is that you get to release stuff that you don't want. And of course, you always have to do a little prayer. If you're going to do that kind of dancing, that whatever you release into the environment neutralizes it automatically. Like, yeah, all these little, like Ghostbusters, all these little gnarly things floating around. So air, here we are. Oh, the other thing about the fire element is this. In terms of the triune function, it's the eyes, the navel, and the thighs. So, anything, you'll notice when you start doing fire intentional music, movement, you want to do this from the navel. And you start doing that, your eyes start to get bright.
What is the triune for the water?
Pelvis, calves, and chest. But it is in your mind.
Yeah, okay.
All this information that I'm gathering along that is in your mind.
Yes.
The air element in yoga is the most important of the elements. Does anybody have any idea of why that might be?
Because we breathe.
Pardon?
Because we breathe. I think it's our breath.
Well, what are some other names for air?
Vata.
Vata.
And that's what I was thinking. I remember Vata being sort of the link to everything else. It's the conduit.
Right. Vata is the energy of movement. Therefore, there would be no movement of fire or water or earth without Vata, without air. Air is the impulse of movement. Air is life. Breath, yes. It's called Vayu in the Vedas. Agni, Soma, and Vayu are the three powers. The Agni, the fire, the god of fire. The Soma, the god of the earth and water. And the Vayu, the god of the winds, also called Indra. And the other two are dormant and inert without the movement of the Vayu, which is also another word for prana. Prana with a capital P. It is the life force. And it permeates, it brings life to every cell of the body. Even though the actual function of cellular process involves fire and digestion, the assimilation of nutrients, etc., the movement that allows that to happen is the air element. Another word for it would be chi.
Chi. Chi. Chi.
Qigong.
Tai Chi.
Tai Chi, Qigong. And it is that level that we're dealing with when we, most significantly when we work with pranayama, when we work with the bandhas, and also when we work with touch and with healing systems like acupuncture. Because just like Carolyn Meese was so artfully describing in terms of an analogy for the prana, the energy bank account, is that you have these circuits coming through your body, the main central being the central circuit, the source being the crown, and the various ways that the energy manifests in the body as it denses down into the physical level of the earth element, and the various functions relating to those step-down processes. You just look at it as a transformer of energy. The body's a transformer of energy, and there's a step-down process as energy moves into denser layers. It slows down until it crystallizes as the earth, and then it has to break open and become subtle again. It's always in a circle. Energy moves in a circle or in a spiral, and so there's an involution and an evolution. There's the what is the word for concentric and eccentric? The circle that goes in and the circle that goes out?
Concentric and
Eccentric?
eccentric.
Anyway, you know what I mean.
Yeah.
And it's a pulse. And that pulse, the thing that's very interesting is it's controlled by the breath. And the breath is really what I'd love to hear some if anyone has any new insights into this mind, breath, body connection, and a potential or a roadmap that they start to see formulating in regards to that.